Coach, can you just talk about that last series of plays with the UL's offense, and then obviously you coming down the court?
Well, we had a hard time getting in our offense, and they were really pressing Phil, and we just had a hard time getting in that offense we were running, which was the high-low post offense. And we wanted a cross screen for Joel because they had a little guard on him. But we did a very poor job handling the basketball, and we did a poor job following directions, which was call timeout if you're in trouble, since we had 2 of them. This is why I save my timeouts. You use them if you're losing early. No use in saving them. But if you're winning, the other team's going to make a hard run at you. We have 2 timeouts, and maybe that's my fault having a freshman in the game at the end who failed to call timeout. We get the ball in. We tend to pick it up too quick. We just showed some shakiness at the end. We missed some free throws there, including the technicals, 1 out of 2 on each of them, that could have extended that lead to the point where they could have caught up. And we got to clean it up. We can't let our immaturity get in the way of a victory.
Do you think it's solely on the players to call those timeouts, or do you think you should have seen that?
I probably could have seen that too. I should have called it. I don't know if the referee would have heard it. So you're right. Maybe I could have got a timeout there. So.
Did a pretty good job of containing Alfred Payton.
We did a very good job of containing Alfred Payton. I thought Wes Davis did a super job. Even at the end, we told the guys they're going to run a pick and roll play, and if we help, they're going to shoot the 3, which will beat us. If he comes to your side, don't help.
Defensively and offensively, Joel had a pretty good game.
I don't have a stat sheet.
Sure.
I have
Neither do I, honestly. But he had 3 successive blocks. What can you say about his defensive game? Do you feel like he's really starting to come around?
I think Joel can be a good player if he doesn't try to do too much. When he tries to take too much on his own, at times he can hurt the team. When he plays within the system, he can be an excellent player, and that's what I'm trying to talk to him about. Don't try to score on every time on the first time you catch it. I think Joel really helped and had some great blocks tonight, as you said. But anyway, we just, they were 4 for 16 from the 3, and they hit 1 at the end. But that was not the plan to give them a 3. That was not the plan. The plan was to, if they're going to score, let's make it, let's not foul them and 1. Let's not give up a 3. Make them take it to the hole. Help hard from the weak side. We helped hard from the strong side. And they had a good shooter waiting there. They put him there for that reason.
It's right for timeouts, too. So
yes.
It's those little things.
We got the ball in. But they denied Phil the ball. So we threw it into Caven. And Caven took 1 or 2 dribbles and picked it up. So.
You want to comment on Jeff Foster at all? I know I talked to him earlier this week, and he said that he spoke to your team before the season and stuff like that. What can you tell us about that?
I think Jeff Foster is one of the classiest people I've ever met. I recruited Jeff at Incarnate Word out of San Antonio, Madison. He was a very raw player at the time, and I thought he may slip through the cracks. And so we thought we might have a chance at him at Incarnate Word, but Texas State came in, grabbed him, and he's worked his way to, he's worked very hard to become the player he was for the Indiana Pacers. And Texas State should be proud to call him an alumni.